Hi everyone, I'm Aurora from Susan's family. Today, I'm going to show you a Feiyu top. The garment consists of the front and back bodies. Underarm motifs. Sleeves. Joining. Neckline and hem. First, crochet the front and back bodies. Then crochet the underarm motifs and the sleeves. Next, join the completed sections together. Lastly, crochet the neckline and hem. Let's start by learning how to crochet the front body. The front body is divided into motif, edging, and gussets. Start by crocheting the motif, then crochet a round of edging. After that, crochet the gussets where needed. Let's start with the motif. The motif is started with a magic ring. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. When crocheting, be mindful. Place the front body together with page 1. This forms the complete full pattern for the front body. Let's start with the first round. Begin with the magic ring. Then make 3 chains to start. These serve as the beginning chains for the double crochet. Next, in the magic ring, make 11 double crochets. Once done, pull the magic ring tight. In the top chain of the beginning chain, pick up 2 strands and make a slip stitch. The first round is complete. For the second round, make 3 chains as the beginning chain. Insert the hook in the same place where you made the slip stitch. Make 2 chains. Then, on the left stitch, make 1 double crochet and 2 chains. While crocheting, place the yarn tail on the hook and weave it in. For this round, into each stitch, make 1 double crochet and 2 chains in each stitch. Crochet the entire round according to this pattern. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pick up the left chain. Work an untightened slip stitch. This carries the yarn tail across to the chain. For the third round, make 1 chain as the beginning chain for the single crochet. This beginning chain does not count as a stitch. Continue by picking up the chain below and working a single crochet. In the left stitch, make 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Treat the completed section as one group. Make another group. In the left chain, make 1 single crochet. Then, in the left stitch, make 1 double crochet, 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Another group is completed. Continue working the entire round following the pattern of group. When you reach the beginning chain, continue to crochet by inserting the hook where you made the slip stitch. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The third round is complete. For the fourth round, make 3 chains to start. Make 3 more chains. Skip a stitch and work in the left chain. Make 1 single crochet and 3 chains. Skip another stitch. Make 1 double crochet and 3 chains in this single crochet stitch. For this round, into the chain spaces, work 1 single crochet and 3 chains. Then, skip the double crochets. In the single crochet stitches, make 1 double crochet and 3 chains. Follow this pattern and complete the round. Join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain. Note that there are many chains here. You can count the stitches from below, then join with a slip stitch. The 4th round is completed. For the 5th round, make 1 chain as the beginning chain. Then, make 1 single crochet. In the left chain, make 1 single crochet and 5 chains. Skip 1 stitch, make 1 single crochet in the left chain. Treat the completed part as one group. Repeat the pattern of this group to complete this round. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The 5th round is completed. For the 6th round, first, work a DC2 bobble. Because it's at the start of this round, the technique is slightly different. Make 3 chains first. Continue by working 1 double crochet. Count these stitches as 1 DC2 bobble. Then make 5 chains. In the left stitch, work a DC2 bobble. First, make 2 incomplete double crochets. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through, yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. The incomplete double crochet is completed. Make another incomplete double crochet in the same stitch. Afterward, yarn over and draw through in once. The DC2 bobble is completed. In the left chain, work a single crochet. The completed part can be considered as one group. I'll demonstrate the technique for this group again. Skip 1 single crochet, work a DC2 bobble in the next stitch. Chain 5. Make 1 DC2 bobble in the next stitch. Work a single crochet in the left chain. Take a look. Consider the stitches from this bobble as one group. Repeat the pattern for this group to complete this round. Note that for the first stitch of each group, you need to skip 1 stitch. Start crocheting in the next stitch. After completing, slip stitch into this double crochet. Work an untightened slip stitch in the left chain. The 6th round is completed. For the 7th round, on the chain below, make 4 DC2 bobbles. Separate each pair of bobble stitches by 3 chains. Mind that for the very first bobble, make 3 chains first. Then make 1 double crochet. Continue to crochet the remaining bobbles. After finishing, skip the first stitch on the left. Work a bobble in the single crochet. After finishing, let's take a look. Consider the completed part as one group. Repeat the pattern of this group to finish this round. Note that for the next group, start by picking up the chain on the left. After finishing, slip stitch into this double crochet. Make an untightened slip stitch. The 7th round is complete. After completing this round, measure the length. Note to measure through the center. Here I'm using a small sample crocheted with other yarn. The specific length here isn't for reference. Please refer to the pattern for proper length. If it's close enough, continue crocheting. If there's a significant difference, you need to adjust your tension, or switch to a different hook size and crochet all over again. For the 8th round, make 1 beginning chain. Then in these chains of 3, make 1 single crochet in each. Chain 3 between each single crochets. After completing, make 1 chain. Skip 1 stitch. In the next bobble, pick up the entire bobble and work a front post double crochet, FPDC for short. Here is the technique. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook from right to left to pick up the entire bobble. Draw the yarn through. Then yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops on the hook. Repeat this twice. The front post double crochet is completed. Make 1 chain. Treat the completed section as a group. Repeat the pattern of this group to finish the round. Join with a slip stitch when finished. Work an untightened slip stitch. The 8th round is completed. For the 9th round, make 1 beginning chain. In this round, in each chain space, and front post double crochet, make 1 single crochet. Between each single crochet, make 4 chains. Work the entire round following this pattern. Skip all the single crochets. After completing the last single crochet, make 2 chains. Then, in the first stitch, make 1 half double crochet instead of 2 chains. This connects the beginning and end of the round. Adjust the yarn tail to the right side. The 9th round is completed. For round 10 and 11, the technique is similar to the round 9. In round 10, make 1 single crochet in each chain space. Chain 4 between each single crochet. In round 11, make 1 single crochet in each chain space. Chain 4 between each single crochet. Refer to the previous demonstration and pattern to complete these 2 rounds. I'll skip the demonstrate here. For the last few chains of round 11, replace with 2 chains and 1 double crochet. That completes round 11. Now let's work round 12. Make 1 chain. Make 2 single crochets in the chain space below. Skip all single crochets in this round. For each remaining chain space, make 4 single crochets into each. Continue working this pattern all the way down to finish this round. After completing the last chain space, continue by working 2 single crochets in the first chain space. Complete the 4 single crochets, then make 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 12 is completed. Now let's work round 13. Starting from this round, each round of this motif is divided into 8 groups. When crocheting, repeat the pattern by group. Make 1 chain as the beginning chain. Start the first group of this round with 4 single crochets and 3 chains. Skip the 4 single crochets on the left side. Then, in the next stitch, make 2 double crochets and 3 chains. Then make 2 double crochets and 4 chains. Skip the next 4 stitches. Make 5 single crochets. That completes one group. Continue finishing this round following the group pattern. Skip the repeated demonstration. Continue with round 14. Make 1 beginning chain. Start the first group of the pattern. Make 3 single crochets and 5 chains. Then skip the chain space and 2 stitches. In the next chain space, make 2 double crochets, 3 chains. Two double crochets, 3 chains. Two double crochets and 5 chains. Then skip the left stitch, the chain space and 1 single crochet stitch. Starting from the next stitch, make 4 single crochets across. That completes one group. Repeat the group pattern to work the entire round. Let's take a look at the pattern. From round 15 to round 17, the group pattern is simple. Just crochet the corresponding stitches where needed. After completing round 17, cut the yarn. For round 18, join the yarn where needed. Then continue working according to the group pattern. From round 18 to round 32, the crochet method is also simple. Refer to the pattern to crochet. In round 26, you'll encounter a new stitch technique, named the treble crochet. In round 30, you'll work the DC4 tog. In round 31, you'll work the DC2 tog and the DC3-in-1. In this round, for the DC3-in-1, pick up both strands of the corresponding chain to crochet. In round 32, work the DC2 tog and the double crochet in the same stitch. Refer to the pattern to crochet. Now, we'll learn about cutting the yarn and weaving in the ends, joining yarn, and all new stitch techniques. Here is the small sample after completing round 17. Make a chain to secure. Leave a yarn tail and cut the yarn. Then weave the yarn end in along the texture of the wrong side of the fabric. You can weave in a few more stitches, then trim the excess tail. That's how you cut the yarn and weave in the ends. When you don't have enough yarn left to crochet around, you can cut the yarn like this, then join the yarn and continue crocheting. To join the yarn, make a slip knot with the yarn tail. Then draw the yarn out where needed. Gently tighten the loop. That's how you join the yarn. Then you can crochet normally. The yarn tail from joining should also be woven in on the wrong side after you finish crocheting. That's how you join the yarn. Now I'll demonstrate how to join yarn in the middle of a round. You can join the yarn at a point where you're working continuous double crochets. First, make an incomplete double crochet. Then take the new yarn. Leave a yarn tail and draw the yarn through. That's how you join the yarn. Then continue crocheting. While crocheting, place the yarn tails above the hook and weave them in. That's how you join yarn in the middle of a round. Now let's learn how to crochet the new stitch technique. Then refer to the pattern and finish the remaining rounds. To make the treble crochet, yarn over the hook twice. Insert into the left stitch. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. There are now 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops. 3 loops remain. Yarn over. Pull through the first 2 loops. 2 loops remain. Yarn over. Pull through the last 2 loops. A treble crochet is complete. That's the method for making a treble crochet. Now I'll demonstrate how to work the DC4 tog. Wrap the yarn around the hook. Insert the hook into the corresponding position. Make an incomplete double crochet. Then, on the left side in 3 stitches, make 1 incomplete double crochet each. There are now 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over. Draw through all the loops. The DC4 tog is complete. Double crochet decrease DC2 tog for short. Yarn over, insert into the left stitch. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over again. Pull through the first 2 loops. This is an incomplete double crochet. Then work the second incomplete double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the adjacent stitch. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over again. Pull through the first 2 loops. This is the second incomplete double crochet. There are now 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, draw through all 3 loops on the hook. That completes the DC2 tog. That's the method for the DC2 tog. For the DC 3-in-1, you make 3 double crochets into the same stitch. One, 2, 3. The DC 3-in-1 is complete. You can see that 3 double crochets were worked into the same stitch. That's the method for the DC 3-in-1. Up to this point, the instruction for the motif is done. Don't cut the yarn after completing it. Next, let's crochet the edging. Continue following the pattern. Crochet the corresponding stitches as needed. It's mostly single crochets, chains, double crochet decreases, DC3 tog, and DC4 tog. The DC3 tog and DC4 tog are similar techniques. For this stitch, make 3 incomplete double crochets. Then yarn over and pull through at once. The DC3 tog is completed. The other stitches have been explained previously. Refer to the pattern and crochet accordingly. After completing, cut the yarn and weave in the ends. That completes the edging. Next, crochet the gusset. There are 4 gusset pieces on the front body. Here, I'll demonstrate gusset 1 as an example. First, refer to the pattern and find the joining position for gusset 1. Draw the yarn through and start making row 1. Chain 4. Make a double crochet in the left chain. Skip a stitch, then in the next chain space, work 1 double crochet, 1 chain, and 1 double crochet. In the next chain space, make 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 double crochets. Starting with the double crochet in the second chain. This section forms one group. Repeat this group on the left chains. Note that skip all stitches and only work into the chain space. After completing the required number of groups in the left chain and the left stitch, work a cluster of 1 double crochet and 1 treble crochet together, DCT or tog for short. First, work the incomplete double crochet and the incomplete treble crochet. For the incomplete treble crochet, wrap the yarn twice around the hook. Draw the yarn through, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Repeat this twice. The incomplete treble crochet is now completed. You have now worked 2 incomplete stitches. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. This completes the DCT or tog. Row 1 is finished. Move on to row 2. Make 4 chains, then turn your work. Skip the stitch. Make 1 double crochet in the left chain. Continue skipping stitches and in the next chain, Make 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and 2 double crochets. After completing this, continue skipping all stitches. In the chain spaces, work according to the pattern of the previous row's group. Repeat the pattern across the row until reaching the second chain from the hook. After completing, continue with 1 double crochet in the last chain. Into this chain and the second double crochet on the left side, make a DC2 tog. Row 2 is completed. Move on the row 3, chain 4. Make 2 double crochets in the left chain space. Continue skipping stitches and following the pattern of the first row's group until the second chain from the hook on the left side. After completing, in the left chain, and the chain space on the side, make a DCTR tog. Row 3 is completed. Let's take a look. The gusset is worked back and forth like this. The crochet pattern is the group from the first row, which is repeated across. Note that the patterns in every other rows are staggered. Go ahead and complete the remaining rows following the pattern. I'll skip the repeated demonstration. The patterns for the remaining gussets are similar to those of gusset 1, but the position and the stitches on both sides are slightly different. Please refer to the demonstration here and the pattern. Go ahead and complete the remaining gusset pieces. I'll skip the demonstration here. That concludes the gusset pieces. Let's continue with the back body. The back body consists of motif, edging, gusset pieces, and the back shoulder. The crochet method for the motif is identical to the front body motif. The edging is slightly different. The crochet technique for the gussets is similar. For the back body, on the top of the gussets and edging, continue to crochet the back shoulder. The method for the back shoulder is similar to the gussets. The stitches and crochet methods encountered have been explained before. Please refer to the pattern and continue crocheting. When crocheting, pay attention. Place the back body along with page 1 to form the complete pattern for the back body. Next, let's learn about the underarm motif. Start with a foundation chain. Crochet back and forth. Begin with a foundation chain. Then chain 3 as the beginning chain. This corresponds to the chain below. Continue by working 2 double crochets into this stitch. Then chain 4. Skip 6 chains on the left side. Into the next stitch, make 1 DC3 in 1, and 3 chains. Skip 3 chains. Into the next stitch, make 1 DC3 in 1, and 4 chains. Skip 6 chains on the left side. Into the next stitch, make 2 double crochets. Two chains and 2 double crochets. Then, chain 4. Skip 6 chains on the left side. Into the next stitch, make 1 DC 3 in 1. And 3 chains. Skip 3 chains. Into the next stitch, make 1 DC 3 in 1. And 4 chains. Skip 6 chains on the left side. Into the last stitch, make 1 DC 3 in 1. Row 1 is complete. Move on to row 2, make 3 chains. That corresponds to the stitch below. Continue by working 2 double crochets at the same stitch. Then make 2 chains. Skip the chain space. In the stitches, make 1 DC 2 in 1. 1 double crochet and 1 DC 2 in 1. Then, chain 2. Make 1 double crochet and 2 chains in the chain space. In the stitches, make 1 DC 2 in 1. 1 double crochet and 1 DC 2 in 1. Chain 2 again. Skip the chain space and the stitches. In the chain space formed by 2 chains, make 2 double crochets, 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Then make 2 chains, skip the chain space. Into the stitches, make 1 DC 3 in 1. 1 double crochet and 1 DC 2 in 1. Make 2 chains again. In the chain space, make 1 double crochet, 2 chains. In the stitches on the left, make 1 DC 2 in 1. 1 double crochet and 1 DC 2 in 1. Make 2 chains again. Skip the chain space and 2 stitches. Make 1 DC 3 in 1 in the turning chain. Row 2 is complete. Let's take a look at the underarm motif, which is worked back and forth. Each 4 rows form a sequence to be repeated. After completing, it looks like this long strip. You need to make 2 of these motifs. There is no new stitch techniques used here. Just refer to the pattern and crochet accordingly. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends after completing. That concludes the demonstration for the underarm motif. Now let's take a look at the sleeves. The sleeves are divided into 3 sections. The first section is crocheted in rounds back and forth. The second section is worked in rows on top of the first section. The third section is worked on the foundation chain of the first section. It is also crocheted in rounds back and forth. Let's now learn how to crochet the first section of the sleeve. Start with a foundation chain. Because this is a demonstration sample, there are fewer stitches. After completing the foundation chain, join with a slip stitch in the first chain. Note that you shouldn't twist the foundation chain piece. Once done, move on to the first round. Make 3 chains as the turning chain. That corresponds to the first stitch of the foundation chain. In this stitch, make 1 double crochet, one chain, 2 double crochets and 1 chain. Then skip 4 stitches. In the next stitch, make 2 double crochets, 1 chain, two double crochets and 1 chain. Consider these 6 stitches as one group. This round consists of repeating this group. Skip 4 stitches between each group. Follow this pattern to complete the round. Finish by joining with a slip stitch in the top of the turning chain. The first round is complete. This round will be considered as the right side of the sleeve. Move on to round 2. Before working this round, first we need to carry the yarn across. Stretch the loop. Pull the yarn ball through the loop and then tighten the loop. Afterward, in right chain space of the turning chain, draw the yarn through. This way, the yarn has been carried across to the current position. Then start this round. Make 3 chains as the turning chain. Turn the piece. Continue in the chain space below. Make 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochets and 1 chain. Then skip those stitches. In the chain space on the left side, follow the pattern from the previous round. Crochet a group. As you can see, this round is a repeat. Crochet the group pattern in the chain space as shown. Skip all other stitches. Follow the pattern to complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch. The second round is complete. For the third round, carry the yarn across first. Since this side is the wrong side of the fabric piece, so, turn the piece first. Then carry the yarn across to the chain space on the left of the turning chain. That carries the yarn in place. Move on to round 3. This round is identical to the round 2. It's also worked into the chain spaces. Crochet the group patterns. Refer to the pattern to complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch. The round 3 is complete. To finish the remaining part of the first section, simply follow the demonstrations for the round 2 and 3. Continue to crochet the required number of rounds. I'll skip the repeated demonstration here. Next, move on to the second part. This part is still worked back and forth. First, find the joining position. Make 4 chains. Then turn the piece. Continue working in rows. Note, except for the decreases at both sides. The middle is mostly made of the group pattern from section 1. The stitch techniques for the decreases at the sides have been explained before. Just refer to the pattern and crochet accordingly. I'll skip the demonstration here. Continue with the third section. This part is crocheted onto the foundation chain of the first section. Find the slip stitch and join the yarn. Make 1 single crochet. Then, in the chain space between these two groups, correspondingly make 3 single crochets. Here, except for the single crochet made on the stitch from the first group, we'll skip the stitches from all other groups. Only pick up the chain spaces to crochet. Repeat this process. Complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch. The first round is complete. Now stretch the loop. Try on the completed part. If the cuffs are small, you can undo the first round. Add stitches in the chain space to adjust. The specific number of stitches added can be determined based on personal preference. The total number of stitches in the first round must be a multiple of 2. Once the stitch count is confirmed, crochet the next round. Move on to round 2. Make 1 chain. Then turn the work. Continue by inserting the hook at the stitch where you made the slip stitch. Make 1 single crochet. Then work single crochets into each stitch. Complete this round. Finish with a slip stitch. The second round is complete. The crochet method for round 3 to 5 is identical to the second round. Refer to the previous demonstration to complete these rounds. I'll skip the demonstration here. Continue with this sample swatch to crochet the final round. Make 1 chain. Make 1 reverse single crochet, Rev SC for short. This is how to make the reverse single crochet. Insert into the next stitch on the right. Yarn over and draw through. Yarn over and pull through the loops on your hook. The reverse single crochet is complete. Make another chain. The chain corresponds to the stitch below on the right. Skip that stitch. Continue with another reverse single crochet and 1 chain. This round consists of the group of 1 reverse single crochet and 1 chain. Simply repeat crocheting this group. Between each group, skip 1 stitch before working. After completing, in the same insertion point of the first stitch of this round, make 1 slip stitch. Then leave a tail and cut the yarn. Tuck the yarn tail to the wrong side. Weave in the ends. That concludes the instructions for the third section. The sleeves are now fully covered. Next, we'll start joining together the completed pieces. This includes joining the front and back bodies with the underarm motifs, joining the front and back shoulders, and joining the sleeves. I'll demonstrate the joining method using a small sample. Since it's a small sample, the stitch and row counts will be different. First, take out the front and back bodies along with the underarm motifs. For the underarm motif, align outermost 2 stitches of the first and last rows with the corresponding positions on the edging of the motifs. Mark the specific joining positions with stitch markers. Refer to the pattern for the exact joining positions. If you don't have stitch markers, you can use safety pins or paper clips instead. I've already marked them here. Because the joining side is quite long, you can continue to place a few more stitch markers evenly along the way. This makes it easier to join evenly later. Now let's start joining the front and back bodies with the underarm motif. Place the right sides of the pieces facing each other. Join the yarn at the end. I'll demonstrate using a different color yarn. Make 1 chain. Make 1 single crochet and 2 chains. Then skip a few stitches. Mind the gap not to exceed the width of 2 chains. Continue picking up along the sides of both fabrics. Make 1 single crochet and 2 chains. Joining involves repeating the pattern of 1 single crochet and 2 chains. Complete this side according to this pattern. After completing some stitches, check if the fabric piece is flat. If it shrinks up, you need to undo and crochet again. Continue to complete the remaining part. After the last single crochet, make 1 chain to secure. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. The long side of the underarm motif is now joined. The other long side and the joining of the front and back shoulders are done in the same way. I'll skip the demonstration here. Note that before working, use stitch markers to mark the positions for joining first, then proceed with the joining. Refer to the pattern for the shoulder joining positions. Now let's join the sleeves. Here, I'll use the actual project to explain the joining method. After folding the sleeve neatly, find the highest point and align it with the shoulder joining line. Mark it with a stitch marker. Align the lowest point with the center of the underarm motif. Mark with a stitch marker. Then, evenly mark the fabric pieces between these 2 points. Once done, turn the workpiece to the wrong side. Start the joining. Try to join the yarn at the underarm position. Then, crochet in a pattern of 1 single crochet and 2 chains. Repeating this pattern, join this round completely. Refer to the previous demonstration for the specific joining technique. Fasten off with a slip stitch in the first single crochet after completing. The sleeve is now joined. That concludes the joining process. Next, let's crochet the neckline. Start with row 8 of the left back shoulder. Join the yarn into this stitch on the right side of row 8. Make 1 chain. Make 1 single crochet. Then, on the row to the left, pick up the side and make 3 single crochets. Make 3 single crochets on the side of the next row. Now start crocheting single crochets on the front body. Make 3 single crochets in the side of the row on the left. Place a marker on the first double crochet. This will be used later to check the stitch count. Make 2 single crochets on the side of the next row. This way, on the side of both rows. You've crocheted a total of 5 single crochets. Repeat this pattern of 5 single crochets over the side of 2 rows. Work 3 times. After that, on the side of the next 2 rows to the left, make another 3 single crochets each. Then make 2 single crochets in the chain space. Make 1 single crochet in the stitch. Make 2 single crochets in the chain space. Then work single crochets in each stitch correspondingly, until finish these set of single crochets. Then make 2 single crochets in the chain space. 1 single crochet in the stitch, and 2 single crochets in the chain space. Make 3 single crochets on the side of the left row. Then continue with the pattern of 5 single crochets over the side of 2 rows. Repeating this 4 times. After finishing, mark the last stitch. Next, check between the 2 stitch markers. Count the total stitches, then continue crocheting on the back body. Pick up the side of the next 2 rows and make 3 single crochets each. Skip 1 chain. make 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Then continue working single crochets in each stitch correspondingly. Skip the chains. Following this method, finish crocheting the back body. Finish by joining with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 1 is complete. After completing, be mindful to check the number of stitches. Once the stitch count is confirmed, continue to crochet. Move on to round 2. Make 1 beginning chain. Make 1 single crochet and 1 chain. The chain corresponds to the stitch below. Skip that stitch. Continue working 1 single crochet and 1 chain in the next stitch. Treat these 2 stitches as a group. Repeat this group for the entire round. Don't forget to skip 1 stitch between each group. Finish with a slip stitch. Then slip stitch in the left chain space to carry the yarn across. The second round is complete. Move on to round 3. Make 1 beginning chain. In the chain below, make 1 single crochet and 1 chain. The chain corresponds to the stitch below. Skip this stitch. On the next chain space, make 1 single crochet and a picket of 3 chains, CH3 picket for short. The method for the CH3 picket is like this. First, chain 3, then pick up the 2 strands in front of the single crochet. Make 1 slip stitch. The CH3 picket is complete. Chain 1 more. Consider the stitches you've just worked as one group. Repeat the group for the entire round. Note that all stitches are skipped and only work into chains. After working, join with a slip stitch. Cut the yarn. Weave in the ends. The neckline is now completed. Continue with the hem. The first round of the hem is crocheted on the joined work of the front and back bodies and the underarm motif. Work single crochets in rounds. Refer to the pattern for the specific insertion point. The pattern will show half of the hem. The other half is worked in the same way. The remaining rounds are worked in the same manner as the third section of the sleeves. Refer to the previous demonstration to crochet. I'll skip the repeated demonstration. Up to this point, the entire garment has been covered. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.